Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. This is what I'm going to be festive for this one because it's Bad Santa from 2003. Let's get it started. It's about 90 minutes, so I'm a little bit late, so let's get started. 98 minutes, yeah, because this is the longer cut. This movie shocked me because even when I first saw it a couple years ago, I'm like, yeah, it's mean-spirited, but it's funny. People have to learn how to get a sense of humor and stop taking things so seriously. Because every joke, they have to be like, oh my God, you can't say that. I'm like, stop being overly sensitive. This movie has a lot of jokes that would not fly in today. Like him having sex with every woman he sees, most of the women he sees, and there's no, he doesn't have to pay the consequences either. There's Tony Cox. Yeah, he's the elf in the movie. Lauren Graham. Mwah. Loved her, I love her as an actress. Brett Kelly, he's a young man now. He also did Unaccompanied Minors. And no, I'm not doing Bad Santa 2. I don't have the first. I only have the first movie, not the second one. Alex Bornstein, yeah, rest in peace, John Ritter and Bernie Mac. They're both passed away, so I'm doing this in their memory, and also because it's a Christmas movie, and I got some of my podcasts I have to delay for later this month, or I'm gonna do them for the new year. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm going to probably be a new mall Santa, so, and I don't smoke or drink. It's a good performance by Billy Bob Thornton. Harvey Weinstein, ooh. Also, the Coen brothers produced this movie. That's why it feels like a Coen brothers movie. They didn't direct it, but they... This music definitely fits. Ugh, that's disgusting. It's an R-rated movie. What were you expecting this to be? Jingle All the Way? R-rated movie means hardcore. Lots of curse words, violence, or sexuality. Deal with it. Your kids shouldn't be watching R-rated movies in the first place. Little Sims, you're 14. When I was 14, I had to see R-rated movies with my dad or with one of my guardians. Never watched... Alex Bornstein. That's Lois from, Family Guy. And this is when they did... This is when they would take pictures with a flash camera and not a digital camera. Look at this kid. So he looks like he's tired in the movie. Ugh, that's gross. Don't worry, that's not going to happen with me. I'm going to go to the bathroom before I get into a Santa costume. That's why I don't like when people are overly religious during the holidays. I'm like, it's just a holiday, guys. Celebrate it. Don't shove agendas in people's faces. I don't do that. I don't do that. No matter what you celebrate, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, the feast day of Guadalupe, whatever it is, don't shove it in my face. It's like it's like New Year's Eve. When I celebrate New Year's Eve, I don't drink alcohol because I don't want to damage my brain. I don't want to damage my brain. My grandpa passed away this year because of he was an alcoholic his entire life, so it caused him brain damage that he never recovered from, and he died of dementia at the age of 80 something. So I don't want to end up the same way. I want to be able to say, I want to be able to think even when I'm older. The pandemic already took a lot out of me this year, so. And if Little Sim's like, why do you do this podcast early? Early? It's 12 o'clock where I live. You saw this snowman. Everything's relative. Everything's relative. That's cute. Not every Christmas movie is sunshine and rainbows. Look at Die Hard. Look at Bad Santa. Look at Surviving Christmas. Look at Office Christmas Party. Even Harold and Kumar. It's not for kids. Sometimes I want to see a non-conventional Christmas movie. Look at Shazam. That movie says, "Oh, you want a religious movie? Yeah, we're going to turn that on your head. We're going to give you the finger to that because it does that." When a kid, when the movie starts with a car accident and then they put the song, "Do you hear what I hear?" I'm like, that's how much they don't care about what you think. I love that. So this movie's basically Ant-Man, but with an R rating. They're trying to break into a safe and all that. Yeah. But this movie has its heart in the right place. When it comes to the kid, he doesn't abuse the kid. Brett Kelly. People have to learn how to get a sense of humor and stop taking everything so seriously. If it's a joke, it's a joke. You either get it or you don't. You don't have to, take it to heart or something. People made fun of me since 2013 on Facebook, YouTube and Facebook. I don't care what people think. I know I'm fat. Look at my cheeks. I'll lose my weight soon. Wow. There's an Asian woman in this movie, yeah. Jingle bell rock, jingle bell swing, and then jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing and jingle bell swing in the frosty air. Yeah, you know why I didn't like Kick Ass? Because it wasn't funny. The humor was people getting killed. That's not funny, guys. In a Looney Tunes, it's hilarious. In an R-rated movie, it's not. It doesn't work. Yeah, he's a little guy. And Billy Bob Thornton, they wasted him in The Gray Man this year. He could have been in it a lot more, and he wasn't. He was like I'll say I'll do nothing. I'll say, and that's it. Yeah, at least. And this movie actually made me laugh. Me, myself, and Irene, I didn't like the humor. It was gross. It wasn't funny. Jim Carrey was acting like he was like doing that Batman voice. It just took me out of it. I didn't like it. And his black kids have to curse every 2 seconds. Why? Because they're black stereotypes. Thanks, Farrelly Brothers. Yeah, kiss my ass. You guys don't know how to write. You got lucky with Dumb and Dumber because he had Jeff Daniels there. If not, that movie would have been a disaster too. Hat burned. He won an Oscar. This man must have been a true survivor because this is the same man that was married to Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie. one of the weirdest freaking bisexual women I've ever seen in my life. But and weird doesn't mean that she's horrible. That's not a misinterpretation. She's still gorgeous, and I would love to meet her at a convention. I just won't marry her. I like my women, not Mama loves Mambo. Mama loves Mambo. That was in Back to the Future too. That's just water. You could tell they didn't show it. Hit him with the bottle. He's like, did he just hit the camera guy again? Why do they think? Do they think? Do they think that every Christmas movie is going to be holier than thou? No, there's a lot of Christmas movies that are not meant for children or families, and this is one of them. That's why I'm watching it alone. He's looking at white girl asses. Yeah. Yep, I know. Again, that's what I live for, man. Hey, Lul J, you just made it. We're about 11 minutes into Bad Santa. Yeah. At least the movie doesn't lie. At least he's not a killer like in Santa Slay with Goldberg as Santa Claus. Yeah, Jewish man as Santa Claus. Yeah. Shut up. Yuck. He must really hate Bro Lives. Yeah, the sequel I thought was too many years too late. They waited like 12 years to do a sequel, and it was just not the same. That's why don't do a sequel decades later. Nobody's going to care. This was lightning in a bottle. And without John Ritter and Bernie Mac, it was just a sequel in name only. Christina Hendricks was in it, but it was like she barely got any screen time. No Lauren Graham, so she didn't have her back. I miss Bernie Mac too. Yeah, his show was funny. I saw some clips from that show, and he wasn't the problem with Charlie's Angels too. At least he got along with the girls, unlike Bill Murray. You saw? Pooey. Yeah, I miss when comedies people actually went to the theater and found them funny. Not that they have to get offended by every joke now. Because now Dave Chappelle can't even do a stand up anymore without getting killed. I mean, seriously, what is it with people that can't take a joke? First at the Oscars with Will Smith slapping the hell out of Chris Rock. Then Dave Chappelle almost gets stabbed. And now people are upset about what else he said. It's comedy. It's subjective. I made a lot of stupid jokes that people didn't laugh at. But you know what? At least I try. I'm not afraid to say. Hmm. People are way too sensitive. They are. They can't take a joke anymore. Now everything offends them. Race, politics, religion, freaking gender, everything has to bother them. I'm like, take a freaking joke. If you don't get the joke, I get it, fine. But don't take a joke to heart. Trust me, fat jokes, I've heard them all. I've been on Facebook for over a decade, and I've been on YouTube for almost a decade now. Black chocolate. Lottery tickets. Those are worthless because you never win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all do. I miss Kevin Conroy. He was my childhood, and I haven't even made it to my adulthood yet. Really? So you're another Little Sims that you're not? You're under 18. Outside is frightful. Several days later, love those costumes. Since we no place to go, let it snow. Let people keep forgetting that Die Hard is a very violent movie. It is not a kids movie. And Die Hard 2. Yes, that's a Christmas movie. Yeah, this one he throws the bottle. Let it snow. I'm 17, about to be 18, so you're gonna be an adult soon. Because Little Sims is 14. He's a kid. He shouldn't even be watching a movie like this. Oh, John Ritter, I miss you, man. He died way too soon. He died right after this. So it's not like it was 10 years later. Ass, I know. Just guys do stare at women's bums no matter what they are, no matter if you're sober or not. Trust me. At Comic Con, I saw a lot of female ass there. Yuck! Wink, wink. Yeah, there's Bernie Mac. Yeah, he smoked. That's kind of why he got cancer. This is a weird scene to see because they're both dead. You know, they both died in the same decade. Man, it came out of nowhere. It was just, and that's why I don't smoke, my guys. I want to keep my pancreas and lungs and heart as healthy as I can. Little person. And I just saw, and also I saw all the Austin Powers movies, and I miss Vern Troyer as Mini Me in the two sequels. I really do. I met some little people in college. Yeah, he's like Rick from Rick and Morty, and this was 10 years before that. Yeah, at least I'm not going to be an elf. He passed out actually. He said, "The fat kid. This is not the fat kid." People don't know how to shut up in the theater. Yeah, they don't. They either vaping, they're texting, or they're making a stupid comment every two. Oh, that's gross. I was in the theater watching Black Panther, and there was a little kid just talking the whole time. I know. She's cute. She's cute. People have to learn how to shut up in the theater. If not, don't go to the theater. Watch your things at home. There's Brett Kelly. Comes 20 minutes into the movie. And I'm getting tired of that. Please stop putting bullies in movies. It's already been done to death. This was 2003 and I was already tired. Hmm. He's Canadian, yeah. So I don't see Wakanda Forever after all. So I didn't see. Or I did see the Banshees of Inisherin, and has been beaten Top Gun Maverick as my favorite film of the year. I haven't. I never heard of that Banshees movie. I saw Wakanda Forever, but it's too long. It's way too long. It's an hour longer than this movie, and it didn't need to. Yeah, it's different. This movie needs to be different. Yeah, Lollipop Gill. There she is, Lauren Graham. She was busy doing Gilmore Girls, so she missed the first 20 minutes of the movie. Dashing through the snow, one horse open sleigh. So that guy's face. I remember that guy. He was in Office Space. Yeah, he had that accent, and he was the Indian dude or whatever. Looks like a serial killer. Hello, beautiful brunette. And no Alexis Bledel, so thankfully. If she was in this movie, it would have brought me down a peg. Oh, she won an Emmy. Who cares? That was decades ago. People forgot about her. No. What? Hmm. Yeah, this is a really random scene. 26 minutes. She has a Santa fetish. Yeah, you never seen that on Gilmore Girls. Why? Because Gilmore Girls don't have the balls to show nudity. I know, we get it. And they don't show any nudity. Not. Hey, guys, when you're hetero, yeah. Again, Hanukkah comes before Christmas. Yeah, this year is early. It's like the 21st, I believe. Yeah, or the 19th. Yeah, the 19th of December. I swear, it's like his character from Office Space snapped and was attacking. He says, "I'm not gay." I'm like, yeah. What does that have to do with the situation? Because to me, I'm not an asshole like this. Some people think I am. I'm like, no, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't steal other people's things. I just don't do that. When I find spare change, hey, that's finding. That's not stealing. He's always using a ski mask. I remember those dull commercials. Is that Cloris Leachman? I think that's her. Yeah, it could be her. Not be stealing for his own benefit. Kids, yeah, I need to make some sandwiches before for when I go to work on Friday. So I'm getting my game on Friday. There's not one scene in this movie that makes me. John Ritter's like, "Eee." Yeah, ho ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, Xena. It's like he's doing yoga, and then there he's like bending his knees. They don't show nothing; it's only implied. Low blood sugar. See, yeah, this makes me laugh. It's different, guys. If you can't take a joke, then don't watch it. You people, I love this. Oh, John Ritter, man, you're missed, man. You're dearly missed. Yeah. I don't like Problem Child though because John Ritter has to suffer so much in that movie. And that little kid, I was not a fan. I never saw the sequels because I didn't like that kid. Junior is one of the most unlikable kids ever. Here, I get it, but at least Billy Bob Thornton makes me laugh. But the Junior in Problem Child is a hell spawn. He is not likable at all. Like he just you don't want to grab him by the neck and just shake him like leaves on a tree. Banshee is shorter than Wakanda Forever. Watch. Dry humping. It's paced very nicely too. It's roughly an hour and 50 minutes, and yeah, it feels like an hour and 30. Yeah, good because I don't want to see another 3 hour movie in the theater. I won't do it. Noises. Problem Child is a guilty pleasure. I can't get through that. Yeah, I get it. Hey, I like large women. I made no bones about it. Everybody's different. Do you care if you spoil scenes from Problem Child 2? It doesn't matter because if Junior is a hell spawn again, I don't care. Kids shouldn't be unlikable like this. I have to have somebody to cheer for. And with Ritter, I'm like, he should have just given that kid up for adoption or something because he's like, that kid is just evil. It's like a young Jeffrey Dahmer. And I'm like, no, I cannot deal with people like that. I cross them out. Like after what Ezra Miller was going to try to do this year, I'm like, no, no more psychopaths. I mean it. Keep them the hell away from me. That's Octavia Spencer. I think that's her. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how she went from this to winning an Oscar for The Help. Yeah, and yes, Wakanda Forever is a huge accomplishment for another black movie that did not need to be, a slave movie or like a stereotypical film, but it's way too long. You could have done the same thing in 2 hours or an hour and 55 minutes. You didn't need the extra 30 minutes. In one scene, Ben and Junior are at a fair, and there's a spinning ride that Junior wants to go on, but he can't because he's too short. Trixie puts on high heels to get him to ride. That's stupid. It's not funny. It's a fun movie. Well, this is a fun movie if you can get an R rating, but it makes me laugh, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so wrong for liking an R rated. So, yeah, forgive me for watching an R rated Christmas movie in November. Junior increases the speed on the ride for the maximum because, it's just that mean spirited humor doesn't work for me. Because if it's with kids being gross and being offensive, it bothers me. Here, Brett Kelly's very sweet. He's a sweet kid. He's not an asshole. I know. Kids ask a lot of questions. He really needs to shave. Even some people at the fair who weren't on the right puke. That's funny as I think the scene is. I admit the CG vomit is that's disgusting, and that was early '90s CG, so it probably looked terrible because it was like '94 or something like that or '93. Yeah, not a fan. Just no, I don't find gross out humor when he vomits here. It's in the beginning of the movie and it's off screen. You don't see it up close. That's gross. Bodily functions are not funny, guys. Kid's cute. He's a kid. He's probably in his 20s now because he yeah. 1991 actually. So yeah, the CG back then was like very it was like getting started because you had Terminator 2, you had Terminator 2 and then you had Jurassic Park a few years later. So that lady, yeah. People are tired, I know. He's eating a salad. This was in the trailer. Show this. You saw high heels? Here comes a kid with a panda. I think my last comment got held for a review. Nah, it's fine. It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be a good cheer. The most wonderful time of the year. So, is that Tekken or Jack 2? Ever I have that game. Peabody, Peabody, just for spawning in this thing and stupid. That'd be Kwanzaa, but he's not black. Hmm. Checkers. I don't play checkers or chess or any of that because I find it boring. Sea biscuit. No. Chinese people do that, you know. For Chinese New Year, they like candles and lanterns. No, you're not. They're not Muslim. Billy Bob Thornton's white. He's not. He's not Arabic or Pakistani. He's white. I finally saw Blonde, and despite mostly great performances, the movie was a mess. It's almost 3 hours long, and it's like this movie, but they actually show the nudity and they show the sexuality, and I'm like, yeah, and there's drug use, and I think that is Cloris Leachman. Let me check if it's her. There it is. He's having sex with her again. Oh, that food looks great. It's not good to have for sex in a hot tub. Did you see? Did you see the scene in Showgirls where they're like, is that Cloris Leachman? It could be. Christina Hendricks. No, she's in the second one. I meant the first one. Bad Santa, 2003, right? Yeah. Lois is Lauren Tom. She's a voice actress. Yeah, she's done a lot of DC projects. Um, I know she worked with freaking kids in Gilmore Girls and in uh, that Disney movie. I'll just check it later, I guess, because I don't want the thing to crash. It's rated NC-17 just for too extreme. Yes, a blowjob scene. Wow. No. Yeah, again, you're not going to shock me. No joke. It should have been rated R. The movie's so monotonous and honestly pretentious. Yeah, because, oh, look how beautiful Anna de Armas is. I know. You don't have to show me her whole body to prove that. Look at her face. Look how beautiful her face is. She didn't have to say 2 words, and I'm like, she could just smile at me, and I would pet her widow head. Yeah, she's cute. You don't have to show me, look, her titties are in my face. I'm like, really? For no reason. It's not even like she's taking a bath or nothing or, skinny dipping. No, they just show her breasts because reasons. They think that's art. Yeah, if you're making a nude sculpture or something, but not for a freaking movie. I mean, that would have been like if I saw Avatar Weigh the Water a month from now, and there's a sex scene in the first 5 minutes. I'll be like, what is this? And it's PG-13. Let's see that. And for two insanely short POV shots that were taken from the inside of Maryland's Virginia, you mean vagina. Okay, yeah, that's not for me. And they wonder why I didn't see the movie on Netflix, because I don't want to be horrified, guys. Yep, he's out. Dramatic fade out. Yeah. What do you mean, ow? He almost cut his hand off. That's gonna burn. Watch. Ooh. Ow! Jeez. Merry Christmas, everybody. he tried. He tried to. Why didn't you just buy him some socks or something? Don't worry about it. You can say that word. Uh, you don't. It's not as long as you don't show it. Why didn't you just use some scissors? Oh, that's a Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. I know you, the gleam in your eyes is so familiar, a gleam, and I know it's true that visions are seldom all they see. Yeah, I can say it because YouTube's not going to, as long as I don't show the nether regions, I'm fine, guys. The music is nice. That is from Sleeping Beauty, Once Upon a Dream. The Vent. Vent, you get it? Because Die Hard did the same thing. That kid's like, ow! Like he's screaming in terror, like somebody stabbed him. People need to get a sense of humor and stop being so offended by everything. Why did I like this more than Me and Myself and Irene? It's shorter. That movie is an hour and 50 minutes. Why? Because the Farrelly brothers don't know what a good paced comedy is. Comedy should be between 90 to 99 minutes at the longest. Once they get to 140, I'm like, okay, please wrap this up. I'm begging you. He's doing a pedicure. I don't get mani or petties. I just, cut my own nails. And I don't paint my nails because I'm not gay or queer or anything. I don't care what YouTube thinks. You think I'm going to care about their guideline? They gave me a copyright infringement for a Kiss song, and I didn't even play it that loud. So what do they know? That's why I got these headphones, so you can't ground me. Huh. Because there's copyrighted music in this movie, Christmas music. We're almost done. We're about an hour into the movie. We got meat. That does look good. I just think the story's overrated. The Nutcracker is my thing. That's my Christmas story that I get drawn to because I love the music. I love the ballet, the mute movements. I love the characters, and it's not shoved down your face. Candy corn. No, they won't hold a comment for review. I'm like, why do we have to go inside someone's nether regions? I'm like, what is this? A parody movie? Like inappropriate comedy? Seriously. It exactly meant people people are sexual beings. Stop acting like we're not, especially when we're over 21. We already know what our needs in this world. Exactly. Hmm. Except you're welcome. I miss you, Bernie Mac, man. That's what the sequel, Bernie Mac and John Ritter. Without those two and the original director and writer, it just wasn't the same. I'll eventually see it. I'm just not doing a podcast for it. I don't want to do any more franchises for a while because after Wakanda Forever, I'm all marveled out. I need a break. The next Marvel thing I'm reviewing is next week, the Christmas special, the Marvel, the Marvel, the Guardians holiday special. That I'm going to review because it's short. You saw they, yeah. I don't want to know either. Foreshadowing. Because some comedies they go overboard with some of the sexuality. It's not enough for them to show like to show dry humping. No, they have to show like the ass shot and all that. I'm like, it's not necessary all the time, guys. Yeah. 49% half. That was more money. It's that must have been a hard scene to do with the with all those people around, those extras. Because I'm sorry, Tyler Perry is not Bernie Mac. He's always he's always talking out of his ass all the time. Yeah, he could barely stand up. That's why I don't drink, because I don't. I want to be able. I want to be able to stand, especially after what I'm doing in a couple of days. Oh, like right on the cactus. Ooh. Kylo Ren, everybody. Yep. At least when he does it, this is a comedy. What did that donkey do to you? Was it bloody midget? That was also in the trailer, but they cut away because the Red Band trailer. Santa has gone to feed his reindeer. He'll be back soon. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Don't worry, I'm going to be sober on the job because I need to. I need this job. I can and I will, because I have to get a PS4 by next year, guys. By any means necessary, because the PS5 has only been around for about 2 years, and they don't have Kingdom Hearts 3 on PS5, so I want to get it on the PS4. This scene is hilarious. This is what the hobo should have gotten. And it's justified because they give the kid a black eye, and I'm like, yeah, and he defends his honor, just like in the Expendables when Jason Statham sees Charisma Carpenter's eye, and he's like, I'm gonna break your necks and whatever. Yeah, the chat's dead, but it's okay. I bet people were afraid of this. See, the battery's almost dead. So, how much time? 41%. Mm-hmm. So watch. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you deserve that. Unlike, yeah, take this, you bastard. Take that. Yeah, trust me, he deserves that. It's like the hobo should have gotten punched in the face. That's for Force Awakens for giving me all those night terrors. Look at the kids like, I would have done the same thing. I don't care if the hobo's a girl. If you make give me night terrors, you deserve you're gonna pay. Yeah, this is like the most uplifting music for a punch scene I've ever seen in my life. And no, I don't condone violence towards women. I'm just saying that the hobo, that character, needs to be sucker punched, like right in the face. Hmm. Some bullies, some bullies. He should have knee kicked them too. He defended the kid. Hmm. Oh, a low blow. Oh, a low blow again. Yeah, yeah. A low blow that works. No matter what rating on the movie, that always is gonna hurt. I don't care what gender you are. You hit somebody right down there, it's gonna hurt a lot. Hawaiian Tropic, those commercials. I think the grandmother's dead. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I thought she was dead too. I think that was Cloris Leachman. Looks like her. It couldn't have been Shirley Knight because she passed away like just a few years ago. Mm, she's wearing a thong. Piece of wood. Mm-hmm. It's so dramatic fade out. See, not everything is a joke. It could be some have some moments of quiet. Sees. Hmm. He's a cute kid. He's a good kid. Even in unaccompanied minors, he doesn't say a lot, but he says he does a lot in the movie, especially in the second half of it. Because a character doesn't need to talk a lot to be a well developed character. Some characters just need to shut up. Sounds like the Godfather music, right? It does. Well, the chat's dead, but that's okay. I'm still gonna. Maybe some people just were thrown off. I'm doing an R-rated Christmas movie again. Gonna be doing a lot of those this year, hopefully, if I have the time. I better charge my laptop because it's on. I'm gonna have. We're almost done. We were an hour and 17 minutes in. I better charge my laptop. I got only got a little bit of time left for the battery to die, so let's charge it now. There we go. Podcast came out pretty good, even though the chat's pretty dead now because I guess other people had other things to do, but it's fine. Well, she killed him. Have a little Christmas. Yeah, I know. Of course she does. She's a woman. And Lauren Graham is still a woman. You don't have to change who you are, gender, race, or anything. Just stay who you are. Yep, ass shot. So, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's the original book. No. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. This movie knows what it is, and it was not meant for children and families. At least he's not abusing Lauren Graham. That would have been worse. So she put some stockings. And Billy Bob Thornton's a good actor for doing a movie like this after winning an Oscar. Yeah, see, he's not taking this like he's going to win an Oscar for this. He plays. He said you're a douchebag, but you do you. But but the kid sees the good inside of him. That's more than I can say for some people. Yes, and Tom, that's not her voice. She's doing a very stereotypical Asian accent and squeaky, making her voice squeaky. She doesn't really sound like that. Again, as a character, guys, it's not. It was 2003. Nowadays, they get offended by every little thing. Yep, the vent, just like in Die Hard. At least this movie's not as long as Die Hard. It's only 30 seconds. You saw? Ouch. 2 seconds canceled. Making a lot of noise outside. That's just leaf blowers. because we don't have any lawns to mow around here, so they just do use leaf blowers because a lot of the sidewalks are filled with leaves. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. Booze. Sometimes you need an anti-hero because not every Christmas movie. You think John McClane is a good guy? The guy has to kill people in during the holiday season in a building. Not exactly blue collar. He's not exactly the sweetest guy in the world. The soundtrack is great too. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Got the fur. Why do women want fur anyway? I don't want to wear an animal on my neck. I love animals. I love petting them. I don't want to wear them. I'm not some kind of a cannibal. I only eat animals when they're cooked, not when they're alive. The elephant. The elephant's cute. Yep, he's armed. Mm-hmm. It's a good performance. No. Damn. The run. Will they run? Because in Harold and Kumar, if you cut the first 20 minutes of that movie, I would have gotten through it a lot more safer because the first 10 minutes, 10 or 20 minutes is them, they burn down a Christmas tree and the whole movie is them looking for a Christmas tree, which is fine, but you didn't need the first 20 minutes. They get back together, that's fine, but it's just smoking weed and be like, oh yeah, I have the Spanish, I want to meet my Spanish girlfriend's family. Yeah, I don't care. I didn't care about that. That was just padding because you have to put stare like 2011. This is 2003, so this is a lot older. Get that pink elephant. I need some water. You- Here's the music again from the beginning of the movie. Dun, 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 dun. I could take this hat off because I've had it for almost the entire movie, and I gotta go to take a shower after this. I'm very happy I did this podcast, so even though nobody's on, only one person is watching it. Don't worry, he doesn't die. Surprisingly, they only shoot his shoulders. It's like the ending of Scarface, man. He's not dead. No, that would have been downbeat. If Santa had died at the end of this movie, I would have been like, no, it's too downbeat. It's too dark. It's like if It's a Wonderful Life, the movie ended with George dying. I would have been like, no, I don't want to see that. Christmas is supposed to be uplifting at the end, not depressing. No, he's okay. Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha. That's great. There's Lauren Graham. It is. It is messed up. Not to mention, Blonde never mentions that on any of his fictional parts. Yeah, it's a movie. It's not real. I'd be completely dumbfounded. Hmm. Me neither. Shit happens when you party naked. Here's the foreshadowing. Here comes the punchline, or I should say kick line. Oh, a low blow. Yeah. Hush my distempered breath. Yeah, that's her Hey Arnold reference. It's a funny movie. Yeah, it's not for everybody, clearly. This is an acquired taste. Mm-hmm. That was best, and a loving memory. Yes, thank you, John Ritter. We miss you, man. And also Bernie Mac. Which would you rather do? Watch Don't Worry, Darling in Japanese with no subtitles or whatever, or sleep in the ocean for an all night? The ocean, because at least that would be. I'd rather sleep in the ocean with a snorkel underwater for a day than to deal with that, because at least I'll know there's safe spots in the ocean for some people, like near a cove. Because I will never watch Don't Worry, Darling. I will never watch the hobo act. I mean, the Bintos act again, especially the Bintos that ruined two Marvel movies last year. This movie's not for everybody, but if you've never seen it, I would say stream it. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows, but it is what it is, and it makes me laugh. And the ending is a nice, it's a good comeuppance for the kid, and it's a movie that I do like it for an adult comedy for the holidays. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And